Scorpio, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Thank you for joining me, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Scorpio Tarot reading. Scorpio Love Tarot Reading. Love messages, reading where we're going into their feelings, thoughts, intentions. What you might need to know, hear, see, don't see coming, I should say. Next moves, next steps. Yeah, those are yours. I'm going to look at them in just a moment. Let's take a deep dive. Before we do, the Empress is in reverse, Scorpio. The Six of Cups is in, my gosh. Six of Cups as well, that's your energy. It's in reverse. This is somebody from the past who really broke your heart. You had plans to either get married, build a family. Maybe you were already on that path and something happened. Let's see. So it's pretty revealing what this is. Let's take a deep dive and see who and what is coming through. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Scorpio today. Please, well, what else we need to see? Please show us the cards. Aho. Really interesting. Knight of Wands. Wow. Okay. Before I talk about that, I wanted to validate that you're also here in the Ace of Cups in reverse. It's also Cancer and Pisces. You're here with the Six of Cups in reverse. We have a Taurus energy here with the Empress, also connecting Libra by way of Venus. Major Arcana. Somebody was definitely not emotionally ready or available. For some of you, it's really clear, just even with our Knight of Wands, where it's at today. Their placement is really strong for me here. Around platonic and or physical. Maybe there was a distance. It wasn't even in person. Whatever the case is, I feel like, okay, so some of those feelings are still here, but it's just really validating that somebody was either holding back feelings or wasn't ready, like not ready to express them, perhaps some emotional immaturity, but definitely some unavailable energy, somebody that wasn't ready in that capacity. So it could be literal around chronological years. Wow. But, you know, whatever, that's going to be very specific for you. Interesting. Is this somebody that you're trying to let go? Six of Swords is in reverse. It's like this energy of, well, stagnation that you haven't, and I'm wondering if they haven't let you go either. Everybody's just kind of suspended literally in this Hermit energy. You kind of feel I also feel what I wanted to say is the Hanged Man energy around Pisces. But very validating here, where you go for clarity and truth. You know, hermit mode, kind of. It's really strongly connected to this person, so I'm wondering if we're getting some insight into what's going on in their mind. The Star is here. Okay, so what I really like about this, as I say that, Major Arcana, so it's the third Major Arcana here, is that it's a lot of healing energy. There is, I feel like, yes, there is somebody here who is thinking about all of this that went on here in the Six of Cups. Again, it's in reverse. So it's, for me, it's connected to what happened in the past, however far back it goes. And in this Nine of Wands, you know, in reverse, it's like I'm seeing it a little bit less defensively now. It has them really sleepless. And the Nine of Swords in the upright, yeah, this is like what's going on in their mind, but also I don't want to move away too far. Yeah, look at this. Five of Pentacles, from the fact that there's a stagnation around having let them go. It's like there's still a feeling of connection here with this person for you. And it also feels like with this person as well, but somebody was definitely emotionally not ready or available, maybe ready for all the next levels in the Ace of Cups. Feelings, expressing them. Marriage, family energy, life. What does that mean for you? It's going to be specific for you, but it is really validating also around the growth and things moving forward, and maybe family energy with the Empress. But again, it's in reverse, so it's really validating around what happened, didn't happen. Yeah, there's a very strong chemistry that's been here between you and this person. So for some of you, it may have been a physical and or platonic energy. And even if it wasn't just that, and you wanted to know, well, are you ready? Or tell me how you feel, or let's talk about this, whatever, or plans that you had fell apart, there's still that connection that's here, you know? But this is also really validating around connecting me around you and this person. That energy of self-love, and then we have the inner clarity literally here in the star. And the healing energy of somebody that you might be trying to let go. Maybe there's a pin in it for later. But it's also here with this 9 of Wands, like a little bit less defensive, but 9 of Swords as well. And that 99 here happening for me, things coming to fruition. It does have this feeling of somebody that really, well, I do feel like, yes, there is an apology that's necessary here. I'm wondering if they're bringing it in. They are feeling the loss, missing you. They're in this 5 of Pentacles energy. Look at our deck today. The 5 of Pentacles. The owl is sort of landed here on what would be their house. There's just a stump here. There's just a stump here. They kind of landed here and it's like, where is it? They're feeling it, you know? It's a long-term kind of energy and a feeling of things, what you had or what you could have or what didn't work out. And it's like, okay, I definitely messed this up kind of energy. And that's what I'm wondering with the Strength card. Wow, yeah, and the Knight of Cups. If they're trying to get over some shadow, ego, pride, fear, and they're maybe going to be showing up in your life if they're not already, but perhaps around breaking the silence. Knight of Cups, it's your energy, Scorpio. Yeah, it's right on the other end of the 6 of Cups, again in reverse, your energy. The 6 of Cups, by the way, connecting us with the 6 major arcana, the Lover's card. So this particular, obviously this romantic relationship to whatever capacity, what is in this Knight of Cups? I definitely feel, again, that there is somebody here who's really missing you and realizing what they had. It's like too little, too late energy, I wonder. But even here in our star, the poppies, they represent for me here at the Tarot Closet a making peace kind of energy, a healing and apologetic energy, and that's also here in the star. Because somebody here also, this person has clarity. There's like a lot of insight coming through here, like how they behaved, what they were or weren't ready for, but how they handled it, like regretting how they left things. It's strong. It's like 5 of Cups in reverse energy, which is here in the 6 of Cups as well. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. What does that next level mean for you? Again, it's really specific, but it's in reverse. So there's clearly not a great decision, but it's also a validation for me today around the triggering. 8 of Cups in reverse, the return of this person who literally pulled away. Emotional, again, immaturity, unavailability, not opening up, holding back, whatever, pulling away. I mean, that's what this is for me. Saturn and Pisces energy. And again, this return, it's like, okay, now I know. It really is keeping them awake at night. I also want to validate if it's something you've said or they've heard or somebody said to them because you're already moving on or something is changing in your life. There is definitely a triggered kind of energy around this person who you are not talking to. 2 of Cups in reverse. But the feelings that are here are feeling deep, the King of Cups. Wow. Pisces energy, the master of emotions, one of our kings, one king under our 4, under the Emperor. So the 2 of Cups in reverse, it's really validating around the discord or how things were left. No contact, no communication, and or in separation. For some of you, that might be correlating directly to a breakup. Coming here with our King of Cups who's surfacing here, this whale, look, they have the cup on their nose. Coming up in here into the night, which is, we know where they are. There is a sleep for sure. A Nine of Swords, the Star, they're awake. Somebody here does have regret, but there's fear too. Like, I don't want to lose you forever, Scorpio. I like the energy of the King of Cups, the Master of Emotions. It's not the Page of Cups, although I feel like the Page of Cups in reverse is kind of where this person's been. I'm bringing in this energy that is yours, okay? And I think that's it. No, there's another one here. The bottom of the deck, the Emperor in reverse. Not surprising in the least for me, I gotta say. Of course, our Emperor, strategizing, leading the way, of course, a cardinal sign, like, let's go for what they want. It's a super strong imbalance here. It's in reverse, and it's connected to the root chakra, which is just definitely not centered, an imbalance. Decisions in the future, a lot of shadow energy around it, immaturity, ego. Yeah, they're struggling with admitting even to themselves of what they did here. Yeah, but releasing it, energy with the Eight of Swords in reverse. What's been in their head, and that sword energy around clarity. Really having trouble around the communication, but wanting you to know this. So Six of Wands is in reverse. It's Jupiter and Leo energy, and for me, it's like if you can see each other, it's like standing back and talking to other people, but looking over, like planning to come over and talk to you. But obviously, it could be around that in an event, but also, you know, if it's possible for you to communicate in other ways like SMS, social media, email, whatever. Definitely a stuck energy here. That's not surprising. The Wheel of, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles. I like this energy here today. I like it because, well, it's Capricorn energy. I like it because it is a healing energy. You know, there's a lot of Gaia energy there. In fact, the Queen of Pentacles is what I call my protege to the Empress, who we know is here in reverse. So it's kind of like not in that energy of the Empress, not uprighting the Empress, not in that energy of totally emotionally available and ready and changed. But there is some changing going on, I want to say. There's, what am I doing? We already saw that. Six of Pentacles, this is what I want you to know. Yeah, there's definitely this triggered energy of around this person, a sleepless energy. Why is this one is trying to spin? Here we go. Yeah, King of Wands, trying literally, again, to get the courage, get over their pride, their ego, their fear, to break the silence. Break a silence and no contact. It really is specific for you because it could be that it's even somebody around you, you know, but it can also be that it's not. Then your card is here, the Death card. Scorpio. Scorpio. Here's the thing. Your major arcana energy. So it's a validation for a lot of you that it is someone you're trying to let go. Okay, that's just kind of, that's here. Also, perhaps what has already gone on, but major changes, endings, again, a moving on energy, transformational. But that's the other thing that's coming in here. It's like getting out of their ego. It's a transformational energy of somebody who does want to say this to you because they realize what they, yeah, look. Oh, that's interesting. Their behavior, like how you got here, how things were left. They have a lot of regret. Really stuck energy. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You're in this energy, Scorpio. Timing. Things kind of out of your control, I want to say. And now we have the King of Wands and the King of Cups here. So two of our four kings under our Emperor who's in reverse. So it's like, well, hello, our Emperor, you're leading the way here. Wake up. Like, what are you doing? We're here waiting. So again, it's just that energy of what they want to say to you that they've been holding back. There's a lot of healing energy here. Somebody has been or was struggling with commitment. It's clear in the Seven of Cups. Yet in the Three of Pentacles, this energy of wanting to come together, and there's a lot of apologetic energy that's in here. Yet also this energy, which can be around the Seven of Cups, of getting out of some illusion, perhaps for you, if you are on that verge or just wanting to put a pin in it, or just, again, disconnect, whatever the case is. It's a Capricorn energy. I want to bring in some Oracle. These are already really clear. Also, I just want to remind you, Scorpio, if you see here, suspect my content in any way, shape, or form, and it's not here at the Tarot Closet on my verified channel on YouTube, it means somebody is stealing it. There are channels of people stealing. So if you think you just send the links, you know, the names, whatever. No links, send the names. We don't open links. But yeah, the email is in the video description. I was having a brain fart. That's what I wanted to say. And also on the About Me page, because we can decipher if in fact they are. So your messages are really helpful, and I just wanted to say thanks again. The bottom of the deck, it's very interesting. It's dreams, as you can see. And this crow, on one hand, it's like a Pisces energy, head in the clouds, but on the other hand, they're above the clouds, a clarity, looking at the key of what's being revealed here. An apology that you gave up getting, an apology you never thought would come, because it's somebody who does have a lot of regret, who's been really struggling around it. There's a lot of imbalance here around this person and around what they want to do, but it's sincere. It's a really sincere energy. Look what just came in. Forgiveness, and there's the key. Look, that's what they're reaching for here. And this awake in the night energy is so out of control. It's like really clear for me. Just even the clarity above the clouds, looking at the key here and handing that, revealing that forgiveness. I hope you can forgive me one day. Please forgive me. And it's super validating as well for a lot of you that, yes, this has been around platonic and or physical. Again, that's not for everybody, but it is here. And I think it's here regardless. It's just a matter if that's the only thing, you know, because there is a strong connection here in that way. Balance is here. And I really like this because it's been the opposite of how they're coming in. And this is connecting me to justice energy, the truth. A balanced energy. So again, getting out of some ego, some fear, some shadow, rising above themselves, really. Whether it's a literal breaking of the silence, just what you need to hear here now. It is just really clear. Soften is here. Have they got perspective? Yes. Is this Hangman energy for me? Yes. This has been really strong today, and the poppies are here as well. Timing. There have been some power struggles, a lot of indecision, only time will tell. I also want to validate if there is any kind of energy around something that this person has needed to change and stop doing. That played a really big part in all this, and that's just how it was then. That's part of the apology. Could be vice energy. Well, I just felt this feeling that I wanted to go like a deep sigh. And that's because, look at, they're surrounded by all these dandelions, also soften perspective. They're surrounded by them as well as the poppies. It's like, I really blew it, didn't I? More than an apology energy. It's here, but it feels like there would be some, almost you could say like an obstacle course to get through. Do you know what I mean? Stability is coming in, which is like the Knight of Pentacles energy for me. Virgo and Mercury, the slowest moving night. So part of what, like they're showing up here, look, holding on to a twig for this nest that's here, life. Were you building it? Was it on the table? Were you in it? The last two, wow. Yeah, gosh. Yeah, about to say that there's like this holding on to hope energy around them. Sacred space is here. It's like I'm holding it. There's two crows, as you can see. The deck I chose for you today at the Tarot Closet, looking down at the eggs, the nest representing life, yet it's here with distance, and the crow looking away. So it's sort of like both the emotional distance, it could be literal distance for some of you, and maybe just even what is being said here, and perhaps a little bit of eye rolling, you know? There's definitely a lot of unresolved hurt, I feel. And this is what they are coming through here with today. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages. Love messages from your person, from their higher self, which is a very strong distinction. The bottom of the deck. My world changed when I met you, Scorpio. It's been a lot of this energy. I am afraid to contact you. Yeah, that's pretty literal. I feel your energy. I really want to see you. I am so lost without you. It's right here connecting with the star. It's like all roads lead back to you energy. But I don't feel good enough for you. Went here on forgiveness. I am waking up. It's judgment energy. Archangel Gabriel. I miss you. So here's the thing. That is judgment energy. Okay? But it's also literal wake-up energy here today. Like, it's just super strong. I miss you. Like, they're going over in their mind, too. Like, replaying, like, rewinding everything. Here we go again. I dream of you. Biggest wish energy. The star. All of the poppies here. Dreams. So that's also here. I could listen to your voice all day and night, Scorpio. Are there musicians here? Yeah, probably. But it can also just, obviously, just around your voice. It's not just about that. I have so many regrets. That's also been really clear. I don't love that word breadcrumbing, and I don't love that it's happening, but I'm wondering if that was going on here. It's going here with soften, and the crow is sort of putting the bread into the water. Emotional energy, again. What's coming in with the Six of Pentacles that they're bringing? There's definitely a really big, sincere apology here. The lost channeled love message. I'm sorry I ran. Okay. Beautiful Scorpio. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet today. I'll see you next time.